Hey everyone, Admiral Murphy here. Just wanted to give you guys a quick channel update since I've been a little quiet recently and it's been a bit since I've had a big video put out. So I want to talk to you guys what I've been doing with the channel, what I'm planning to do, so that way you guys are still informed. The biggest project I've been working on, and most of you are probably here because of, is the Peasants Through the Ages documentary series. I've got a lot of questions over the last 2 to 3 weeks whether this project is done or is there more episodes coming, so I want to address that here and now. So, yes, there are more episodes of Peasants Through the Ages coming. I do intend to make episodes as long as the podcast is going. So right now, the documentary is caught up to what I think is the current era of DP. The way the documentary is separated is I like to talk about each era of DP as if it's like an age of history. And so we're currently caught up. And in what I'm nicknaming as of right now, the Panhattan Project era, which is going to cover the attempt to bring in guest hosts and the rotating panel and see how that goes for DP. I kind of feel like that's the cornerstone of this new era. So we'll see how that goes. And so I don't really want to put an episode out that's on that era until I feel it's concluded. So I have no idea when that's going to be exactly concluded. Could be soon, could be later. So as of right now, there is no release date for that project. But I will say that one is coming and it's currently being scripted. So we'll have to see how this all plays out. Once I feel the era is pretty much concluded and something new is happening with the show, that episode will come out. But it is in scripting phases, and I am going to talk about what's been going on with DP recently in that form of episode. A little more information on that episode, though, that I might need some community assistance from, is I've been getting a lot of people asking about the Discord drama that has occurred during recent DP history. And so this episode is pretty much taking place when that all kind of really blew up and affected the show. So I feel the need, because it did affect the show and it was brought up on the show, that I'm going to have to cover it. Especially because it really did tear the community apart, and so it is something worth analyzing. But I wasn't directly involved with most of this. The only thing that really happened to me was when this whole blew up, I got banned from the server or muted or whatever when all that hit the fan. So otherwise, I have no interest in, or I have no like personal interest in either side of the story, or I haven't even been involved on the defense of Apex of Fancy and the moderation team of the Discord and the people who rebelled. I have no ties to most of those people, so I've pretty much only heard from second-hand accounts or people who have talked about it online. So I'm gathering information for that. I have had people reach out to me who are very much in the anti-Apex of Fancy camp. And just because I don't want to be really biased in the coverage and not hear other sides of this debacle, if anybody was in the pro side or like they defended what the moderation team was doing, if you want to reach out to me and talk to me about your experience, your perspective, feel free to do so. You can message me on the Discord. You can reach me at Twitter, Admiral_Murphy. I will listen to all perspectives. I'll take them into account when I go to cover it in the documentary. I just kind of want to, I like to weigh all of the perspectives and what was going on before I make my own decision in the coverage. It's still going to be lighthearted, funny coverage, but it, like, as you know, you've all watched the documentary series. There is serious stuff, but sometimes I can get a little jokey with it. I kind of intend to do that with this coverage, but I do intend on hitting on it. So again, if you want to reach out to me and talk to me about your experience, just so I'm more informed on what exactly went down, that might not be out there online, that's easily accessible by everyone, you can reach out to me and talk to me there. So another thing I want to mention briefly before I move on to other projects I'm working on is with the Peasants Through the Ages documentary, I do intend to do specials, which aren't going to be like the main episodes, which are going to focus on eras. I might do specials where I'm going to focus on an individual I didn't get to cover too much about in the future. Also, maybe interviewing people who were involved in the show. So if you're somebody who was maybe an artist who developed something for the show or has guest on the show or just has some tie, I would love to talk to you, and I might do like a future special featuring you or a bunch of people who are part of the DP community. And so that's something I'm looking far down the road more of as winter goes on. But a big reason I haven't been really doing too many YouTube videos recently is just college work, but I'm graduating this winter. So I do intend, once I graduate, I'll be able to do more interview type stuff for DP Through the Ages. So if that's something you might be interested in, you think you might have something unique to say, you can reach out to me again on Twitter or Discord. It's not going to be anything in the near future, but it's something out there I want to consider doing, especially because a lot of it in the documentary is just my perspective. I would love to talk to other people, especially fans of the show. I want to know why you liked the show, why you got involved with the community, that type of stuff. And so those are the people I'm really looking for. So yeah, you can reach out to me on Twitter or Discord or any of those places if you're interested in that type of project and getting interviewed for it. If you're not like a huge like part of the show, I might not know your name, so you might want to tell me what you've done if it's something. I do reserve the right to pick and choose who I want to put in the documentary and who I do want to interview. So no hard feelings if I don't interview with you, but I gotta pick and choose to have a quality product. But that's what's going on with Peasants Through the Ages. It's not a done project, so don't worry. It will still be worked on. Some other things I'm thinking about doing with the channel. I want to kind of focus what this channel is going to do. So I think I'm going to cover more documentary style stuff because people really seem to enjoy that, and I really enjoy making that. I've always had a fascination with history, so I think I'm going to do more documentary style content. I don't know what exactly I want to cover next. I know I want to do some sort of documentary on the whole Star Trek Discovery debacle. That's something I have on my list as some key documentary video I want to work on in the future. But I also want to do more videos that are similar to Peasants Through the Ages, where I cover a YouTuber and their history. And so if you do have a documentary you would like to see made that you haven't seen made before and you think it would be an interesting topic to tackle, you can leave in the comments what you would like to see in the future. I'll kind of take feedback from the community and what they think would be cool to see, and I'll work on that. I'll eventually come up with a list of what I want to work on in the future for documentaries, but that's what I really want to focus on. So more info on that as it comes out. I also want to do more gaming content. I think I'm going to separate that from this channel just because I know they're two very different audiences, and I do already have a gaming channel, Dominating Dominion. It was for a tabletop game called Dominion. I think I'm going to change that over to a tabletop, maybe video game channel. So if you're interested in content like that, you can go and subscribe to that channel there. I have a board game live play that we did and recorded, and I've been editing that. So that's a recent video. That's a new video that will be coming out soon. I know we are intending to do a live stream of a board gaming event in Thanksgiving, like the Thanksgiving break. I think we're going to try to go 18 hours and do a bunch of gaming. I'll probably stream that over there or here. Haven't decided yet, but if that's something that interests you, that's something that's coming up as well. So again, thank you all for supporting the channel and my documentary series and all of that stuff. I've had a lot of people request to see about getting on the Drunken Peasants podcast. I'm not the one that likes to go out and like say, hey, let me on your show so I can come on. Especially because I more enjoy watching the show than being on it, I think. I did send in a tryout video to be on the show. We'll see how that goes and if that's something I want to pursue. But if you do want me to guest star on Drunken Peasants, you can feel free to reach out to those guys. If they do reach out to me, I can see about going on the show. Otherwise, it's no big deal to me. I more enjoy when they get on bigger guests. But if that's something that they think they want to do with their show, that's fine by me. So yes, you can send them messages and see what happens there. But otherwise, keep in touch on the channel. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. You can reach out to me on Twitter with any questions or leave questions in the comments. I'll try to get to those as soon as I can. But there's more coming your guys' way, and I'm excited to see what the future has for this channel and what other video projects you guys will look to enjoy in the future. So thanks for subscribing. Oh, and be sure to hit that bell icon because, you know, the YouTube shenanigans, they're not always alerting everybody to when a video gets posted. So if you do want to know when videos get posted, please hit that bell so you can be alerted to when a new video is out. But thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for keeping up with the channel and supporting, and I'll see you guys out there. Later.